Watch this demonstration to learn the steps to create a data transformation. We will first navigate to create a new data transformation. The first thing we need to do is select the Interoperability tab, then click Build, and finally the Data Transformations tab. If this is the first time coming to this page, you will see an empty data transformation. To open the wizard, click the New button at the top. The Data Transformation wizard steps you through the first questions you need to answer about your data transformation. The first field on the screen that we need to specify is the package. The package is a particular folder you'd like to put the data transformation in for organization. We are going to use the My Hospital package for this example. Next, we need to give our data transformation a good name so that we can easily recognize it later. Next, type a good description. The source and target type are looking for the message type or the class name of the message coming into the transformation or going out from the transformation. Notice that there are some radio buttons of common types. Let's select HL7 as we'll be transforming an HL7 message. Notice that when we select the HL7 radio button, it automatically populates the source class with enslib.hl7.message. Next, the source document type needs the type of message to know which type of message we are going to transform. By clicking the Pick List icon, we can choose the schema and message structure of the source message. We're going to be transforming a 2.5 ADT-A01 message. Let's first click 2.5, then the source message structure, ADT-A01. Finally, click Go. Notice the target type and target document type are pre-populated based on the source. However, they do not need to be the same. Let's modify the target document type. Select the pick list to modify the target values. We're still going to use the 2.5 schema, just like the source. But this time, let's select ADT-A06 as the target type. And finally, select Go. Now that the whole wizard is filled out, we can click OK. Once the transformation has been created, the first thing that needs to be decided is whether to start with an empty target message or to have it start with a complete copy of the message that came in. The settings to modify this are in the Transform tab. Let's click this tab to see what's underneath it. Notice here the Create setting. The Create setting dictates the starting place of the target message. Clicking the drop-down allows us to see the options. Create can be set to New, Copy, or Existing. Because the source is an ADT-A01 message, and the target is an ADT-A06 message, we do not want the target to pre-populate the message that came in. What do you think is the correct option? Selecting New starts with an empty target, so that's what we are going to select. If we'd instead selected Copy, it would copy all the data coming into the source to the target without looking at the target segments. Notice in this case that because source and target types are different, data has been mapped to inappropriate segments on the target. There are some exceptions, but generally, you only want to use Copy if the source and target types are the same. Although Existing is a third possible value for the Create setting, it is not a common choice. It is used in the case where the target needs to start with values from another existing object. Please see documentation if this is something you need. However, in most cases, you will never use it.